Hello. Hello. Okay, Discord is broken. Um, it's nothing too unusual, but, it happens often enough that it's a pain in the ass. Hello, everybody. I know I'm late, Bubba. Damn it. I know I'm late. I know I'm late. I usually am. This is just a thing that happens. I am usually late. Oh, funny thing. This PS1 game does not have the this PS1 game does not have the black surface that a lot of PS1 games had. A lot of PS1 games they were black on the bottom rather than silver like normal CDs. So this game just had a completely normal. Why are all my controllers tangled up? Shit. My PS2 controller is tangled with my N64 controller and my GameCube controller somehow. This might be an issue. Hold on, I'm working on it. But yeah, is it untangled now? Kind of. Good enough. Good enough. There we go. But yeah, so... Why is my character leaning backwards like a fucking idiot? There we go. Well, that didn't take long for the game to just enter demo mode. Yep, I'm hydrating. Anyway. This game is very impatient. So what I was saying was... Discord is trying to work. Good luck with that. Why is my character freaking out? Okay. There we go. So... Most PS1 games had this, like, black surface on the bottom. Which they claim is because... Which, originally they said it was a copy protection feature, but no, that actually has nothing to do with the copy protection, because CDs use infrared lasers. In fact, I think they have to use infrared lasers. So you can absolutely just use a surface on the bottom of the CD, which is transparent in the... which is transparent to infrared light, but opaque to visible light. So that wasn't really a copy protection feature at all. It was just for style points, really. Icky does not like this game. Confirmed. But yeah, so later on in the PS1's life cycle, they kind of stopped using the black coating because I guess they weren't really winning any style points anymore. No, he hates the game. In fact, I think you have to use... So, what actually made PS1 games really hard to copy was actually the wobble. So, the CD specification, when it was first created in like the 70s or 80s or whatever they made it, they knew that there was a lot of, they knew that manufacturing tolerances would be an issue, so they allowed for a significant amount of wobbling with CDs. So as such, CDs can wobble quite a bit before there's a problem. But then, as time went on, manufacturing tolerances got better, and the wobbling was no longer a thing that was, like, just expected just from manufacturing. But they started being able to use the wobble for other things. Like, I think CD-Rs use it for, use the wobble for, like, encoding time codes and CD information and stuff. And then, like, they just frequency modulate information into the wobbling. And then for the PlayStation 1, they frequency modulate the authentication keys into the wobbling. So when the PS1 first starts up, or any other, or PS2 running PS1 games, or PS3 running PS1 games, whatever, it will check the wobble for that frequency modulated authentication key. It's like, yes, this is a authentic PS1 disc, and if it doesn't see that, it won't boot the game. And that's how the PS1's copy protection works. It has nothing whatsoever to do with the discs being black. New game. Yeah, we'll replace whatever the fuck was going on in File 2. Yeah, we'll do Sparks. Yes, Jiggle. Yeah, good. That's as close an explanation as any, Jiggle physics. Yeah, I just think that's cool. That's all. Anyway, I'm just thankful this game started right up, just like Spyro 2 did, because, okay, I know Spyro 1 is the only PS1 game I've been having problems with, but it still scared the shit out of me when that happened. They are stealing the eggs. Also, I wonder how many people became a furry because of this character specifically in Spyro 3. It has been detected. Our hunter system, our hunter-based security system detected the intrusion. Oh, nope, he ain't fitting through that. Look, it was the
every last one.
It was the late 90s. Bunny girls were popular. Bunny girls are still popular, actually.
Now, go.
Let me see if Discord's working.
Stop anyone from coming through.
Where are the eggs?
The holes came out on the other side of the dragon worlds. We found some of the eggs, but they were too heavy to carry back.
The other side of the world?
The fairies can't lift eggs. We need someone who's small enough to fit through the holes, but can lift the eggs.
Nobody else can fit down the holes.
Yeah, come on, let's go!
Find the eggs and bring them back, Spyro. You're our only chance.
Ah, where are the eggs? They're on the other side of the world. I'm sure you are, Hylian Werewolf. You know, since these are pre-rendered screens, I'm surprised they didn't, like, render them at a higher resolution. Oh, okay, this is fucked. Okay. So this game has camera rotation on the L2 and R2 buttons, but it's the opposite of the directions I'd expect. Is there a setting for that? No. There is a setting for this, for some reason. I can shift the game left and right. I can shift the game window left and right, but there's no setting for, inverting the camera controls. This isn't the final boss music, Icky. What are you on about? Okay, it's been a while since... No, it isn't. Icky had the glitchy, like, initial release of Spyro 1 that played the wrong music in a few places. Because of an oversight. Wait, did you have a bootleg version of Spyro 3? Because, okay, there was a funny thing about this game where bootleg versions of the game would, no, you did not? Okay. Spyro, the Spyro 3 had this thing where it had some extra copy protection to check for, like, stuff. And one thing that it did was that bootleg versions of the game would, randomly change the system language or delete your saves at random. Because they thought it was funny. Egg. We got the first egg. Oh yeah, Spyro 3 anti-piracy was fucking hilarious. First of all, hello, fairy friend.
Hey, Spyro. To
Hello,
look
Zoe.
left or right, press the L2 or R2 buttons. To quickly center the camera behind you, press the...
Yeah. It's weird though, because pressing the left trigger moves the camera right, and pressing the right trigger moves the camera left. Well, no. Okay, pressing the left trigger technically moves the camera to the left, but in an orbital way, so it's looking towards the right. Whereas pressing the right trigger orbits the camera to the right, which makes it look left. It's so confusing. Oh no, here comes the evil rainbow!
So, you're the one in charge
They're
of
coming with the
rescuing
power of gay.
How sad. Look here, Dragon. If you know what's good for you, you'll
Zoe
turn
the fairy
around
would
and
comment,
look
like,
at
it looks
that
as if you're
whole
playing a
thing.
pirated copy of Spyro 3, so things might be a little weird.
And I'm
Yes.
hiding them in places you'll never find in 1,000 years. Besides,
Oh, whoops, I accidentally pressed a button. That was a mistake. Oh no, it's that fucking bear. Yes, the game. Yes, the game was like actively fucking with you if you were a pirate. So we do have most of our abilities from Spyro 2 still. The only thing we don't seem to have, the game would switch to. So. Okay, so the language switching actually only happened if you had the European version of the game. If it was the American version, it only had one language track, so it wouldn't be able to do that. So yeah, but the game did some shit to fuck with you if you were a pirate. Anyway, we are now in Rome? Greece? No, I think it's Rome. I think it's meant to be Rome.
Oh my, oh my. Can you help us? Hordes of ferocious Rhinox have overrun our town and kidnapped the mayor.
Oh no, not the Rhinox. Wait, why do the Rhinox have Roman armor if you are also Roman? Did Rome invade Rome? What's happening? Did furry Rome invade Rome? I guess your bronze armor is not strong enough to defend it against dragon fire. Okay. Moneybags deserves to be punched in the face.
We shot
Hello.
those two bullies. If they hadn't outnumbered me 2-1, I'd have finished them off ages ago.
Are you sure about that? Because I saw you running like a coward. Frog. Frog. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of the camera controls, but they still feel really weird and alien to me. Also, there's still no right stick. The right stick still does nothing. The right stick still does fucking nothing. Like, goddamn, the PS1 had... The right stick was there on the PS1. Why does it do nothing? Damn it. Oh, that's a gem. I thought that was a frog. You're the frog. Frog goes squish. Ah! Game will delete your save. Yup. Yep, Spyro 1's anti-piracy was, Spyro 3's anti-piracy was definitely all that. They had fun with it? Yeah. It wasn't this was hardly the only game that did stupid shit with anti-piracy, though. See, the thing about anti-piracy measures is you wanted them to take... You didn't want your anti-piracy measures to kick in immediately, because if they kicked in immediately, then the pirates would notice and would do something to stop it. You wanted your anti-piracy stuff to be subtle and to take a while to actually initialize, or else the pirates would notice and would fix it right then and there. No, you wanted it to take them... You wanted your anti-piracy measures to not be visible for at least a few hours. Hello, Kitsuri! Hello, Taylor! Tater Tot! We're talking about Spyro 1's anti-piracy measures. Because, yeah, this game did some stupid So this is a legit copy running on a PS2, but, Spyro 3's anti-piracy, yes. Look, it's just a number. Yeah. Enjoy roaming your food, dude. Food. But yeah, Insomniac had fun. But like I said, though, generally speaking, you wanted your anti-piracy measures to... You wanted your anti-piracy measures to take a while to actually show up, because you wanted... What you wanted was you wanted the pirates to test their pirated version, and for it to work normally in their testing, and then for it to only break once it got into the hands of the people who downloaded the crack, basically. So that means that you wanted the piracy, you wanted the piracy, anti-piracy measures to only initialize... What the hell? There's some Z priority issues right here. That ain't supposed to happen, Governor. Does this game not have a Z buffer? That's different. Yeah, I know that's a thing with every PS1 game, but still. But still, man. Oh, the camera doesn't want to rotate around that bush. Why is this bush a camera blocking thing? That doesn't make... Yeah, the camera doesn't want to go there. The camera doesn't want to do that. Yep, nope. Can't rotate the camera around the bush. The bush is an impenetrable wall in camera space. You decide you're gonna hide your snacks in my ears. The thing about that is my ears will eat them. So, yeah, my ears will eat them. Oh no, Sheila the kangaroo is detained! I guess I can't do that minigame yet. Oh yeah, Spyro 3 requires significantly more backtracking than any previous Spyro game. Because there's a bunch of stuff that, there's a bunch of, like, side missions. Oh shit, how did I... Ack. Imported goods come out the other, yes. Look, Hylian, when I said you should hide corpses in my ears, I meant it. They will never be seen again. Ack! Make the corpses other countries' problems? Oh no. I didn't say my head was a pocket dimension, I just said that my ears were eating things. Although I guess that makes the same thing. Welcome back, Taylor. I am getting used to Spyro's controls again because this game is look, the Spyro games have good controls, but they are very different from a lot of other games' controls at the time. So, like, they are very different from a lot of other games' controls at the time, and also from a lot of games now, so they do feel very clunky still. We do have all the abilities from Spyro 2. We do have all the abilities from Spyro 2, except that we cannot do the Sparks homing thing. We cannot make Sparks point at things for us yet. Is that everything I could get from up there? I don't remember. Spyro 3 feels more complete than 2? Yes. Okay, we can burn this dude now. So, yeah.
Hi, Spyro.
Yes, he is small.
Zaps you like this. That means your progress is saved. If you get into trouble, you'll return to the last place you got zapped.
Yes, we have save functionality. Oh yeah, Obese Spyro is just a mod for the reignited version. I don't know why someone made that mod for the remaster, but they did. What the fuck? Okay. That guy just ran down a giant chicken for some reason. I don't know why. And I don't know why that was a cutscene. Back! Come on, come on. Okay, there we go. I play video games, I swear. I'm just not used to this game's handling right now. If I'd played this right after Spyro 2, I wouldn't have a problem, but... Die. Yes, I have multiple shirts for my avatar now.
Thanks for the help, but I think I would have worn him down in a minute.
I'm sure you would have, my good sir. I'm sure you would have. Okay, so this guy's just using the chicken's leg as a... When did he have time to cook it? When did you have time to cook the chicken? He only just ran it over. Oh, well, it didn't help him very much.
Thank you for rescuing my town. As mayor, I award you with one of our famous giant chicken eggs.
Yes. He ate the chicken whole. Yep. I don't think that's a chicken egg, my good sir. Its name is Sanders. Like Colonel Sanders.
I'm sorry.
And then it does the chicken dance.
It's the chicken I've ever seen.
How dare you? How dare you? So one thing about Spyro 3 that sets it apart from Spyro 2 and Spyro 1 pretty significantly is it has a lot of these mini-game zones. Like, a lot of mini-game zones. Like, do you guys like skateboards?
Hi, Spyro. I found this gladiator training arena, and it makes a pretty cool skate park. Care for a test of your boarding skills?
Yeah, sure, I'm Tony Hawk.
I bet you can't catch all 15 of the lizards running around here. Just come back if you want some boarding tips from the master.
Yes. Yes, you can. If you can make the 18-inch long ears, go for it. If you can make the 18-inch long ears, then go for it. That sounds amazing. Ow. Taylor is a cosplayer. Taylor is absolutely a cosplayer. They're very good at it, too. They are actually, like, freakishly good at it. In a cool way. I mean, we gotta run down all these lizards who are too fast for us to catch on foot using the power of skateboards. Thankfully, they don't reset when we get off the board or anything. If they did, this challenge would be impossible. And yes, I imagine this probably came out, like, right at the peak of Tony Hawk popularity, so they were like, they absolutely wanted to put in a skateboarding minigame. Another thing that frequently happened during this period was, like, random-ass games would have demos for each other. Like, everyone knows about, like, the Spyro and, whatchamacallit demos. I don't remember. Like, okay, Spyro and Crash would, like, cross-promote often enough because the studios were, like, a lot of the people at the two studios were friends with each other. But there was more than that. I just don't remember what the more than that was. Okay, that one's gonna be a pain in the neck. Well, they don't really put demos, they don't really hide demos in games at all anymore. Like, it ain't what it used to be. How the fuck do I... Oh, I know what I gotta do. I know what I gotta do. I gotta get up there. There we go.
Hey, that was great! And while you were boarding, I found this in a lizard
I think this
burrow.
game has a secret demo, but I don't remember what it's for. Egg.
All right, if you can catch all the lizards without wiping out and before time runs out, I might be able to scrounge up another egg. It's not going to be easy, though.
Hunter, why are you deliberately keeping eggs away from us when getting eggs is the entire fucking point of why both of us came here? We are trying to save the dragon eggs. We are trying to save the dragon eggs, Hunter. Take this seriously, please. Why are you, like, deliberately making this harder for us?
Go get him, Spyro!
Hunter, this is not a joke. Something is fucking wrong with Hunter. Then again, he was like that in Spyro 2 as well, just more understand. No, Spyro 2, we were literally trying to save him, personally. His fucking, like, place. Why is, like, we were trying to save him from Ripto, and he was, like, being a total ass. The Hunter is Ripto theory is back? Yes. Ah, shit.
Oh,
We were trying to save Hunter from... Also, why is Hunter here? That's another question. Why did Hunter come with us back to the Dragon Worlds from wherever the fuck Spyro 2 takes place? Why did Hunter come to the Dragon Civilization? Like, something is wrong with this boy. Something is very wrong with this boy. Enjoy your dinner, Icky. That lizard. Sometimes these lizards will run to, like, impossible to get to places and shit if you don't catch up with them. Did I already get the ones up here? Ugh. You also need to take your meds. Take your meds. Yeah, get medicated, like, in a good way. Like, take your prescription meds, not like the random shit you bought off the street. Take your medication responsibly. I keep missing that one. We got that one, though. Come on, come on. What am I still missing? I think I'm still missing one up. Yep, I'm still missing that fucker. Okay, and then yeah, it's just right over there, I think. Yeah. I have a minute left. We're good. We're good. There we go.
whoa, that was
Yep.
sweet. And look, there was another egg in the lizard burrow.
Egg. Hylian's gonna take the gas station boner pills. Hylian's gonna take some, IntelliFuck. Anyway, now we just need to get the gems. We could do, like, skating for tricks, but I want to get the gems first. It's still a Spyro game. You still have to get all the gems for 100%. Incredibly sus gas station pills that claim to boost claim to boost chemicals, which quite frankly I'm not sure humans are even supposed to have in them. I think that's all the gems in here, I want to say, maybe? I don't know, we'll have to come back to this level later anyway, so it's not like a huge deal. Because, yeah, we did have to come here first. You're not sure what it would do to you? Well, let's see here. If I remember correctly, then what usually happens is it just improves blood flow if you don't have one. Which, I'm not sure what improving blood flow would do for you. Maybe it would just give you a... Maybe it would be like aspirin, where it just makes you start bleeding uncontrollably. I don't fucking know. Yeah, because it does improve blood flow. It does improve blood flow. So that's like the... That's what they actually do, is they just generally improve blood flow. It's just that, with male anatomy, there are certain priorities when blood flow is increased. Anyway, now we should have enough gems to hopefully release this innocent kangaroo from money bags.
See you here. Why, I haven't seen you since we defeated Ripto in Avalar. Well, my business.
We, he says.
After you left, so
you
I
robbed
came
me
here and
blind,
struck up a nice deal with
and
the
then,
local sorceress. Lovely woman she is. Seems
Look,
to be
what
very
happened, if I recall
fond of
correctly, is you kept, like, scamming the shit out of me, and then finally, the goat woman was like, fuck this guy, and beat the shit out of you and gave me my money back, is what I recall happening, Mr. Moneybags.
I'm getting paid a fortune to keep Sheila the kangaroo locked up. The pesky animal must have been causing a lot of trouble for that poor sorceress. I suppose I could accidentally let the kangaroo escape. If you were to pay me, say, a small fee?
So what you're saying is that you will free her if I outbid the person who is paying you to keep her locked up. Yeah, I'll pay you 300 gems. Whatever.
Your kind-hearted
you will
nature
regret this,
might be
Moneybags.
downfall
You will
someday,
regret
but
this.
For the time being, it's making me rich. I hope you appreciate this favor I'm doing in letting you out.
That's good of you, mate. No hard feelings, eh?
Right. After all, I'm just doing my job.
Deserved. Deserved.
I reckon you'd be one of them dragons then.
Yeah, name's Spyro.
Never thought I'd see one. You dragons used to rule this entire world, you know. Then all of a sudden you left. Poof.
Dragons used to live here?
Didn't you know? They say it was over 1,000 years ago, I think.
Oi.
Just left?
Yeah, and the weird thing is, after they left, all the magic in the world just sort of went with them. I mean, they say this world used to have magic coming out the wazoo. Flying ships, singing forests, wishing stars, you name it. But when the dragons left, it all just dried up.
Is that why some of the poor...
Enjoy your biological functions, Taylor.
Well, I gotta get back home and do some damage control. Come visit anytime you like.
Singing forest does sound terrifying. Like imagine just walking through some forests and suddenly all the trees just start screaming at you. That does sound terrifying. Why does my character keep leaning backward in the weirdest fucking way? Why does my avatar keep doing that? Which key fixes that? Okay, yeah, I had fixing that map to the 9 key. I forgot. I have my numpad set up to like change my so some of the keys will like change my avatar's like pose and stuff. For like facial expressions. Usually I don't touch it though, but ever since I set up the fucking Twitch throwing system, it's been doing this thing where the avatar will randomly just start leaning backwards like that, and it won't reset properly. And I think that's because the throwing system has to override one of the body joints. And it's a body joint which is kind of important for not leaning, for like setting the pose correctly. Anyway, now that we've unlocked Sheila the kangaroo, we can do kangaroo things.
Thanks again, Spyro. Now I have to find out what that nasty sorceress has done to my home while I was locked up.
Also, Hero or Oh Fortuna slowly getting louder. Oh no.
Hiya, Sheila. While you are gone, a bunch of Rhinox kicked us out of our house.
Why does an Australian and a bunch of like...
And I are working on a clever
What are these
plan
goats
to
supposed to
survive.
be? Like Scottish? And yet there's an Australian who is apparently from the same... You know what? Whatever. Swiss? I don't know. These games have very... These games have very accents. Like, they're very something. I don't know what the accents are supposed to be, but they are very, very something. Sounds German? Maybe. But yeah, this is the first Spyro game to add additional playable characters. Ow. But also, this is like... Okay. So... In Spyro 1, I don't think there were any female characters, like, at all. I think they just didn't exist, apart from the fairies. Oh wait, no, yeah, there was the fairies, but that was about it. And then in Spyro 2, most of the female characters had, like, Valley Girl accents for some reason. Like, everyone was Californian. The only female character in Spyro 2 who was not aggressively Californian was like, the main character, Fawn Woman, who I can't remember the name of.
You can get up really steep cliffs like this one with your double jump. Press the X button to jump.
But then in this game, like, oh wait, no, there was also the
Once you've mastered it, you can go anywhere.
there's
you want.
also Gretel. That's right, Gretel also was not a Valley Girl. But then in this game, but most of the female characters in Spyro 2 were just aggressively Californian Valley Girls for some reason. But then in this game, they actually have variety in the voice acting, which is nice. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Last time we tried
Hello?
to get past his moves, he knocked Billy clean through a wall. If you don't mind, we'll just hang around.
Okay. There is a moose. Where are we supposed to be? Like, culturally, where are we supposed to be? There's mountain goats, and there's moose, and there's an Australian kangaroo. Just what? Okay. Heh, balls. Let's kick these balls in the balls. Dude. Double. You know, it's fine. Swiss Alps influence. Yep. Yeah, moose are... You do not find moose in, like, mountains, in my experience. Or at least not in very steep mountains where you'd find goats, I don't think. Like, moose are forest creatures. And, like... moose like forests and rivers, in my experience.
Hey, Sheila, let's play a joke. Take this egg and smash it on Billy's house, okay? I need to...
Okay. You know what, I'm just gonna take this this egg which has hatched in front of me. So wait, was she wearing the glasses inside the egg? Did she grow in the egg with the glasses? Are the glasses just organic? I don't know, dragon magic. Don't question it. I'm gonna question it. I'm gonna question it. Does this mean that dragons, like, okay, maybe her, like, mom... Maybe her mom ate the glasses, and the glasses got stuck in the egg? Also, hi, voice in the crowd. I'm just asking questions. He already had a thank you Spyro cake prepared for some reason. That's true in the Reignited trilogy. Oh, let me go kill this duck so I can make Sparks yellow again. I do like the way Blue Sparks looks in this game, though. Ow! The way that... Okay, the way that moose laughed is terrifying, actually. Like, that is not a natural sound for a moose to make.
Those Rhinox have taken over. There'll be no stopping them unless we can smash the huts. The huts are too big to smash for your kick attacks, though. Try using your stomp attack to smash them instead. I'll confuse them with taunting while you stomp the huts, okay? You remember?
Okay.
You remember how to stomp, don't you? Just jump.
Okay. Distract the Rhinox. Right, because the huts can just spawn infinite Rhinox for some reason. Ow. Fuck you. Moose. Why is the moose aggressive? Moose are generally... Okay, in my experience, moose are not particularly aggressive. And it's a good thing they're not too, because they're fucking massive. Like, have you ever seen a moose? Have you seen a moose? Like, ever? Yeah, the huts are the respawn points, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, moose are fucking terrifying, and it is a good thing that moose are not aggressive animals, because if they were, we would be dead. We would all be just fucking dead. Earth would be Moose World. In Alaska, it's illegal to push a moose out of a moving airplane.
If you ever forget how to control a character,
I
or
feel like
vehicle,
the
just go to the
splash
pause menu and
from
select
pushing a
Help.
moose out of an airplane would probably kill people. Like, even more than pushing anything else out of an airplane. Already would do that. Like, moose are absolutely as heavy as a car. And way denser than a car. Okay, I feel like there's a few more gems somewhere in this world, and I need to figure out where the fuck they are. Sparks does not home in on gems anymore, unfortunately. They did that in the last oh, there's a couple. Oh, there we go.
Thanks for the help, Sheila. You can have this egg I found in my house.
Egg. Okay, is that everything here? Okay, there's another egg somewhere in this world. You've got to find it. Yeah, they nerfed Sparks a bit. And no, yeah, there is the upgrades, because you, I forgot about the upgrades. Yeah. If you complete the, whatchamacallums, if you complete because they added shmups levels. They added shmups levels to this game. And if you complete the shmups levels, then you get upgrades. That's right. Schmoops. Sparks levels. Yes, but they are shmup levels. Maybe I should just call them Toho levels just to make everybody angry. Hunting for that last thing we missed. Schmoops. We don't talk about schmoops, except when we do. Is there someone I just forgot to talk to? Did I talk to you? No, I did not talk to you. Okay.
Here, I was saving this to make an omelet, but I think you deserve it more.
There we go. Aw, Ruby's cute. Kangaroos are not allowed in barber shops in Alaska. Why is that a rule that they considered necessary to make? Like, okay. The thing about most rules is most of them are made for... Rules like that are usually made because something happened. Rules like that are only made because something actually happened to make them necessary. It is legal to hunt a bear. That rule makes sense because that is how you get killed by a bear. That is how you get killed by a bear, Bubba. So yes, that makes sense. But the question is, what happened? What happened in Alaska to make that kangaroo rule necessary? Oh no.
Ooh,
We found her.
Hunter. It's
She
a
found us.
scary sorceress.
I've warned you already. This place isn't safe for small dragons and pussycats.
Thanks, but I think we can look after ourselves.
Try looking after this.
Wow, Hunter, way to be the joke character. And then we burn her butt.
Finish witch school, okay?
Say, is it just me? Or is she kind of cute when she's angry?
Hunter, stop being horny. Hunter, stop being horny challenge. Impossible. Hunter, stop being a fucking Chad. How do you enforce that? Yeah, because moose do what moose want, is the thing. Okay, we're gonna go back over here and do the, Hunter is attracted to bunny girls, confirmed. We're gonna go back in here and do whatever the Sheila challenge is. Why are flamingos? What is happening that they are having to make these rules around barbershops specifically? Rules like these are made for a reason. What is the reason? Was somebody just bringing random-ass exotic animals into barbershops and, like, making a nuisance out of themselves? That's the only thing I can think of.
Hey, Spyro, there are rhinocs everywhere. Maybe I can find some people.
Yeah, let's go to the top of the tower.
Alas, I have lost my love, guarded by evil rhinocs at the top of yonder tower. Can you rescue her for me?
I can push you off this ledge. Does that count? Okay, I cannot in fact push him off the ledge. Damn. Would have been really funny if you could have done that. Okay, there's a lot of double jumping involved of the timing variety. You have left with more questions than answers, so have I. Last time you streamed the game, you had a friend watching and they went, "Oh my god, I'm in the game." Good. Now push him off the edge, like, and cut, like, and make Sparta memes. In Oklahoma, it's illegal. Where would you go whaling in Oklahoma? Oklahoma's landlocked. Were people, like, importing whales and, like, putting them in lakes just so they could whale them in Oklahoma? What were they doing? The aquarium? Yeah, something like that. Does Oklahoma have aquariums? What are y'all doing? This fucking... I don't know. Then again, some places do have weird and funny laws just for, like, the sake of it, I guess. New Hampshire. Give me dumb laws from New Hampshire. Give me dumb laws from my home. Maintaining the national forest without a permit. Interesting, but I'm not sure if that would be enforced, though. What? New Hampshire law prohibits you from... What? Why? You may not run machine... Okay, so I break that law all the time at my job, Bubba. I absolutely run machinery on Sundays because I work on Sunday and we have heavy machinery that we need to use in order to do our jobs. What even counts as machinery in this case? Seaweed at night. What the fuck? This just sounds like ways to waste everybody's time. Heavy machinery or noisy equipment. I guess in residential areas? Question mark? Sounds like an old Christian law, probably. Forbidden from having a ferret in your custody while hunting. What? Okay, maybe some of these laws, like... Ugh, I feel like... But why? But why? You cannot sell the clothes off your back to clear a gambling debt, okay? Well, gambling in general is illegal unless you're on the reservation. I think. Maybe not. Like, in most states, gambling is illegal unless you're in unless you're on the reservation. Like, I think the local one... I think the closest one is fucking Foxwoods or some shit. In Claremont cemeteries, it is illegal to get drunk, enter at night, or enter by oneself if you are under 10... So there's a few things wrong with that. The first one is, who is giving 10-year-olds alcohol? No, who is giving people younger than 10 years old alcohol in the first place?
What? Marco sent you here? I've got a restraining order against him.
Okay, so that law sounds like it was created specifically to prevent you from, like, accidentally dumping way too much sugar on your food.
If you see Marco, please tell him I've moved out.
Marco died on the way back to his home planet. I'm sorry, what? Well, I break that law every day, so, no, well, not every day, every Sunday, I think, because I like to look up while I'm peeing. Okay, where are the last gems? We have all the eggs. We are missing 30 gems. Yeah, you don't have the gem radar from the get-go. I think you do unlock the gem radar later because you unlock it by doing the Sparks levels. We'll have to come back.
Alas, I have lost my love. Guard.
You know what, whatever. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Eh. We'll have to do the Toho level later too. Which one unlocks the gem radar, actually? Is it the first one, or is it like... Because there's 4 of them, and each one unlocks something different. Which one unlocks the gem radar? Because there'll be no point in backtracking, really, until we get the gem radar. The second one, okay. Yeah, you need to beat the first 2 bosses before you can do that.
Yo,
Hello, asshole.
I just found one of those portal thingamajigs that leads to a different world, but you'll have to glide to get across to it.
Okay. I'm gonna go over here first, because fuck you. So actually, this was my first Spyro game.
To get the best...
Shut the fuck up.
I saw something shiny in that cave over there. Let's go check it out.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost forgot. I found this egg.
You forgot you found an egg. Hunter, that egg is bigger than your fucking head. Where were you keeping it? Yes, I know the eggs are magic. That does not explain anything. Oh, hey, these things. Power-up gates. I want to get all the gems in here first. Yeah, Spyro 1 is definitely not a very polished product, generally speaking. Like, it's fine, but it's very unpolished. Like, they hadn't quite figured out their formula yet. The levels are either very simple or too complicated. And it's just generally, like, half-baked. And the bosses just don't fucking work. Hi, Bubba's dog! Do I want to play around with cheat codes? There's cheat codes? I didn't know Spyro 3 had cheat codes. Why does Spyro 3 have cheat codes? Yeah, okay. What do we do? Reveal to me your secrets, Icky. While I give Spyro a concussion. Reveal your secrets! Okay, I guess you don't want to actually tell me your secrets. So first, pause the game. And input. Yes, I'm listening. Ow. Bubba has the right idea. Icky, you're taking too long. Up, R1, up, R1, up, R1 circle. I don't think that did anything. That didn't do anything. Yeah, it didn't do anything. You lied to me. You lied to me. Chat. Go invert Icky.
Have shut down our cloud generator, and I'll never see a rainbow again.
No, not the rain. Why are your spiders? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Like, that's not hair, that's just your head. What is wrong with your head? Oh. Up R1, up R1, up R1. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Oops. I accidentally left the level. Oops. No, I didn't want to leave. Gross. Okay, so the problem with this, this is funny, but the problem is I can't fucking see. Problem is I can't fucking see now. So, I'm gonna try to turn that off. Okay, it's the same thing as turning it on.
The Rhinox have shut down our cloud generator, and I'll never see a rainbow again.
Shut the fuck up. Rainbows are not that great. I don't know.
If my wings were big and strong like yours, I could easily glide across here.
Okay. This is the gliding tutorial level. I see. Flat Spyro, left, right, L1, R1, L1, R1, square 0. Oh no. Oh no. I am flat. I am now narrow. The fact that you both of you said that at the same time is very something. So when you said flat, I thought you would mean like short and wide, not narrow. This is actually better than what I was expecting, because I was expecting like Flat Fuck Friday type shit. You know what I mean? Put big hit. Oh no, you can stack them? Oh no. No. Wait, no, it was up R1. It does not look like you can combine them, no. No, you cannot combine them, actually. Alas, that would have been amazing. You want to mutate Simon? Who's Simon?
The armor those enemies are wearing protects them from your dragon flame. If you hold down the square button, you can...
There's also color change. I know about the color changes codes. I don't know how to do them, but I know about the color changes codes. Oof. Die. Oof. Do I want to be blue, green, yellow, red, pink, or black? Surprise me. Can change the skateboard into a squid. That's cool. Does it start moving like a squid, or does it still move like a skateboard? Does it feel like Mario Sunshine? Up, left, down, right, up, square. Up, left, down, right, up, square, R1, R2. Wait, no. Up, left, down, right, up, square, R1, R2, L1, L2, up, right, down, left, up, down. What have you done? Okay, I'm just pitch black now. Shadow the Simon. Why are you calling him Simon? He is clearly Spyro. How do we get a... Oh, I see. I think we glide from over... No, that doesn't make sense. Shadow the Simon because of Cat Icarus. Okay. I have not watched Caddy's Spyro videos.
Well,
oh, hello, asshole.
Well, if it isn't my favorite dragon. The sorceress has put me in charge of guarding these bellows. However, I suppose I might look the other way if I was distracted by counting gems.
Wow, Bunny Bags, you have no morals whatsoever, do you? I'm not going to go for the early unlocks or 99 codes. Sure. Oh, but my gem count is 808. My gem count is Bob. Oh, well.
Ooh, yes. Precious, precious gems. Well then, Spyro, you may now use the bellows any time you wish. Best
What is Glide the Dragon, Chungo? What is Glide the Dragon? Much more like Legend of Spyro? Okay. I'm sure there are people who like Legend of Spyro games, so that makes sense. Fuck off, asshole. Oh, I think we need to get up there, go over there from up there, which I don't think we can get up there yet. Okay, I think I see what we need to do. Game has an adaptive difficulty toggle. That's cool. Ow! Die!
Remember, to get your longest glide, press the X button at the very top of your jump, and use the triangle button to hover.
Indie game marketing itself as a new Spyro? Okay. I mean, I'm sure that's all fine and all, but like... feel like an indie game saying it's the new Sonic name and you get a new Werehog the game? That would be funny! If you do better in the game, some gems will be replaced by enemies. I see! Okay. So actually, Chungo, I would not at all mind if some, like, indie game said it was the new Sonic, and it was literally just, like, the Tails and Eggman and Gamma gameplay from the adventure games. I would not mind that at all, but that's because I'm a fucking weirdo who, actually liked the alternate gameplay styles from the adventure games. I liked some of them. The shooting gameplay was actually pretty good. The hunting gameplay was okay. The Tails gameplay in Sonic Adventure fucking sucked. It was just Sonic gameplay, but worse. The Amy gameplay was not finished, and the Amy gameplay was not finished, I think because when they did have a more complete version of it, it just wasn't fun. And then the Big the Cat gameplay did not belong in this game. Squidboard code. Interesting. Hold on. Okay, we can't go that way yet. So does the Squidboard code only work when we actually have the skateboard? Hello.
You activated the bellows? Maybe I can get the cloud generator working again.
Ah. They stuffed an egg in the cloud generator. They kept it in the remaster. Neat.
The Rhinox must have been using this thing to clog up the cloud generator.
Give me the egg. Give me the egg. We have found Henry. Oh my goodness. Alright, so now we can get up to the higher upper levels. Which is good. Wait, nope. That's not where I expected that to take me. Where the fuck am I? Why does that cloud look incredibly nonplussed? I recognize that laugh. No, I wouldn't say the cloud is horrifying. It just looks like incredibly unimpressed with whatever the fuck is going on around here. Which is a completely valid opinion to have, considering that it is surrounded by weird spiky people. Who are, like, weirdly cheerful. Egg is mine. Another dragon born with glasses on. Yeah, okay, what do you want?
Wake up our rain cloud at the crack of dawn. But these mischievous spirits are stopping our bells from ringing.
Okay. And you want me to do what? Oh, you want me to get rid of the spirits? Okay. I'll get rid of your your ghost problem, I guess. I'll get rid of your fucking ghost problem. There we go. Oh, that's interesting that it actually changes the music, though. That's nice. That's actually... Oh, that cloud is fucking terrifying.
Do you want this doodad? It fell out of the belfry.
And the game did not actually respawn the rest of them after I fell. Interesting. Maybe it was supposed to and it forgot to? Yeah, I don't like that cloud's face. Well, no, see, previous Spyro games would have done that, actually, Bubba. It's just this one specifically didn't do that in this case, it seemed like. The hula side quest, the hula dancer side quest, yeah, the hula dancer side quest in 2 did that. Okay, what's over here? There's multiple mini-games sections in this level. Oh, no, it's this place. Forgot about
Our
this.
sun has gone out. We can make a new one with our lava fusion cauldron and 3 sun seeds. But they keep burning up before we can get them in the pot.
We could just bake a new sun, or boil a new sun.
Step on the switch to get a fresh
If
sun
it's into
seed.
the pot, I guess it's a
Flame it
boiling.
until you get it into the pot.
This seems like making a sun should be more involved than this, but okay. Okay. Praise the sun. We will make the sun. The OG sun with sunglasses. I don't think this is the OG. But it's probably closer to the OG than most. Haha! It's the sound effect saying I failed started playing, but I won anyway. The Sunny D, yes. With the power of the sun! We're gonna feed you questionable orange juice. Sunny D's nuts, yeah. Power of the sun! I don't think that's a sun seed, my good sir. That's Lulu, clearly. Liquid Slam! Is Liquid Slam something else? Because you see, Sunny D was like weird orange juice. Or like, I don't think it was actually orange juice, it was like orange colored juice. Liquid Slam was Capri Sun, yeah. Liquid Slam was Capri Sun. You know, it was weird how during the 90s, it's not even orange, it's yellow, yeah. It was weird how during the 90s and like the first half of the 2000s, there was like a bunch of foods that learned like, for some reason, just transform whoever ate them. Like, there were things that turned your head into a giant fucking fruit. And there were things that just like, just wanting them would turn you into a weird furry gremlin creature. Or, like, being in the vicinity. And then there was, like, a strange naval officer who had the ability to transfigure children into cereal. And it's like... I think this should be investigated further, because some sort of, like, evil magic was definitely happening at the time. Yes, Icky? The war on cereal. The war on cereal? What do you mean the war on cereal? Okay, how the fuck do I get up there? Ikoma has sent me a link. I'm scared. I will have to watch that later. How long is it? Ikoma wants me to share this with the class. Okay. Okay, I guess we're gonna witness whatever the fuck this is. We're gonna witness whatever the fuck this abomination is. Less than 3 minutes? Okay. Okay. We're gonna see whatever the heck it is that Ikoma wants us to see. My own stream is in the recommended videos section.
Breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day. Serving it up Gary's way. You got egg, you got toast, you got little man, and you got OJ. But on the flip side, you also got this green guy who steals from kids. You got this rice stuff that allows Satan to talk to our youth.
What's it saying?
It says...
Hey. We got this weird bird, but to top it all off with the evil icing on the cake that is a balanced breakfast.
Reminder to thank Wanda for this? Okay.
Captain Crunch. Born on Crunch Island in the Sea of Milk. You know, the Sea of Milk. Horatio Magellan Crunch was forged in the image of his god by the hellish landscape and geography of Crunch Island, such as the hot springs and the howling
hot springs.
tunnels.
What the fuck?
But to know more about the captain, we're gonna have to look a little closer at his product that he named after himself. Very cool. Yes, you can see that the cereal is very square, like his personality. You know, never cutting corners. He's also it's
like
also
the Wendy's burgers.
Not to mention, if you look closely, you can see the active ingredient, the missing head of John the Baptist. But to add to that, he's also got some pretty swanky business tactics. Because what's better than paid professional workers? That's right, free child slavery. He just kind of evaporates them and turns them into little cartoon people. He also invested like $1 quintillion into genetic engineering so he could genetically engineer weird slaves to do weird tasks and grow, and also eat Captain Crunch, so it's okay. And not to mention the elephant in the room. The one time he really messed up, the one time he really fricked up, just when all the kids were all like, let's pull these levers. And then he was just like, oops, all berries. You know, what'll happen the next time something this bad goes wrong? You know, he just says, oops, all bowling balls, oops.
The Captain Crunch game was weird.
Eggs. But clearly he's working, because he somehow managed to beat the Xbox One and the Wii U combined. Now, Captain Crunch is just a clear representation of the problems that have been caused by the war on cereal. But this is just one of many examples.
Hi, Luna. How you doing?
Cannibalism. And
cannibalism,
slavery,
yes.
And even race issues. But all of this is just a warning, because all in all, you know what they say, you are what you eat. Yeah.
Ikoma, why did you make me watch this? Like, okay, what have I learned? What have I learned from this? What have I learned from this? I mean, apart from that, the captain is terrifying. And, yeah, there's just mutant cereal, I guess. Captain Crunch is definitely a war... Like, okay, I already knew Captain Crunch was a war criminal. Because he, turned people into cereal. Like, that kind of goes without saying. Like, that's not something that you do without being some sort of criminal. Okay, how the fuck do I get up? Because, okay, this just... I can't leave this, so this doesn't get me up there. And I can't, like, glide from up here, I don't... Nope, I can't. How do I get up there? How the fuck do I get up there? And this is still caged off for some reason. Oh, what's that? Okay. Nope, that didn't do it. Was it a ledge I was trying to reach earlier? Yeah. Oh, that was a thing. That was a thing. That was a thing that does the thing. Yes, I get it now. I understand now. Yes, that was one of these platforms. Yes, now I understand. Anyway, remember, don't turn people into food. It's not good for them, or you. No matter how delicious it is. No. So, a certain individual gave me a cheat code that changed Spyro's color scheme. We were playing with cheat codes earlier. I don't know how to undo it. Ow! Bubba, I'm gonna punch you. Yeah, I think all they did was they just set his vertex colors to something really dark. Disney remake Spyro, yeah. So, I think all they did was just change his vertex colors, pretty much. So before I leave the level, yes. There's one more silly cheat code you want to try. Okay. Teach me your ways, oh icky friend. But make sure you're finished with the... What do you mean, make sure I'm finished with the level? Why? What's going to happen? I am missing 10 gems and 1 egg from somewhere in this place. You won't be able to turn it off until you leave the level. Okay. There's something in this level I'm missing. And I don't know what it is. Because, yeah, it is sometimes harder to find things in Spyro 3 than it was in Spyro 2. Because everything's like... Okay, the levels in Spyro 3 are designed to loop back on themselves, but, like, there's more stuff. Okay. Square, square, circle, circle, square, square, circle, circle. What?
What? Ooh.
Oh, it's the sound test.
Remember, to get your...
Well. Ooh. What? No. What else are you...
Remember,
Well, if it...
remember, the metal armor.
I'm stuck.
Remember,
I can't.
We usually wake up our rain cloud. Our sun
I can't change my settings.
That's what I call a sun. Here, you can have this last sun seed as a souvenir.
What? I can't leave the menu. I can't leave the menu.
The metal
I can't
armor
resume
the
gameplay.
Spyros are wearing protects them from your dragon.
The start button isn't doing anything, Icky. The start button isn't doing anything.
We usually wake up.
What have you done to me?
What? Well, if it isn't my favorite...
Remember, to get...
Well, if it isn't...
What have you done to me, Icky?
To get your longest glide, press the X button at the very
Icky,
top of your
why?
jump and use...
Well, if it isn't my favorite dragon...
What have you done? I can't even leave the menu. I can't even exit the level. There's no start button doesn't do anything.
Me in charge of guarding these
Okay,
bellows.
I'm gonna try
However,
square, square, circle, circle, square, square, circle, circle. Okay.
Might look the other way if I was distracted by counting gems. Well, if it isn't my
Oh no, he
favorite
just keeps
dragon,
saying it.
The sorceress has put me in charge.
It
of
just
guarding
keeps
these
saying it. What the
bellows.
hell?
However, I suppose I might look the other way if
Oh, there's an
I
egg.
was distracted by counting gems.
It looped. It has replaced the background music.
Dragon. The sorceress has
It has replaced the background music with that
put
fucking
me in
bear.
charge of guarding these bellows. However, I suppose I might.
Okay, I got all the eggs. I don't know where the rest of the gems are.
Distracted
I'm
by
getting the fuck
counting
out of here.
gems.
I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm going crazy. Icky, I'm going to stab you. Okay? Icky, I'm going to stab you, and you are going to deserve it. When you're about to leave the level, okay. Yeah. Imagine if I went back in the set. Don't even
camera is currently
suggest
in
that.
passive mode. This mode requires you to control the camera yourself and moves more slowly. If you like, I can change the game camera to active mode. In active mode, the camera moves much faster.
Yeah, let's try active
The
mode.
camera is now in active mode and will move faster. If you don't like
Imagine if it
come back
did
and
save, though. I mean, I will have to go back to that level later on once I've unlocked the ability to find gems. But that won't be for a while, as in it probably will not happen this session. The sound dress, yeah, because those were all speaking lines from that specific level. I remember. Sheep! An unexpected sight, but a welcome one. I haven't seen sheeps in a while in this game. They remind me of home. Hello?
Yes, my portal is working again. Come
Yay!
visit me at the Tiki Lodge.
The Tiki Lodge? I feel like the term Tiki Lodge is like... I feel like the term Tiki Lodge is like a euphemism for some... hello. I did not expect there to be an egg there. Hi, Tom Kenny? But, Icky. We're already Tom Kenny. I'm Tom Kenny. He's Tom Kenny. Everyone's Tom Kenny in this game. Everyone is Tom Kenny. It's Tom Kenny, the game. Sponge Boy Me Bob, yes. That guy looked British. We're gonna need a key. I think.
Rhinocs are running rampant around here.
Why do
There
the boards
can't be
make parrot
anyone out
sounds? Don't worry
the
about it.
lodge long enough to do anything about it.
That's hardly the weirdest thing going on. There are talking stone people, and you are worried about what sound the boars are making. Oh, this music fucks, though. This music fucks. Oh, look, it's Indiana Jones, but a Rhinoc. It's like morbidly obese rhinoceros Indiana Jones. So in this level, it's the lava slugs that, ow! That give you butterflies. You don't like the Dino Mines BGM? I kind of like the Dino Mines song. And this is the greatest hits version. This is the bug-fixed version of the game. Look at this goober. I love him. Unfortunately, I have to kill him. Yes, Icky, this is the bug-fixed second printing of the game. Ricky! Okay, whenever I hear the name Ricky, all I can think of is fucking, from Xenoblade, the one dude who is like, Ricky is Hero Pon, yada yada. No, you're not. No, it's not Republican Icky. It's Ricky the Hero Pawn. It's Ricky the Hero Pawn.
Be sure to keep your friend Sparps the dragonfly healthy, Spyro. If his health is low, torch a little creature like the slug below me to release a butterfly.
But I like the slug. The slug is friend-shaped. I want to pet it. I want to take this lava slug home and, like, feed it. And, like, keep it in a tank and pet it. Wait, no, petting it would probably hurt, because it's probably lava. Never mind. Ow! Fucking pig. It's Slugma, yes. It's a little Slugma gremlin. From before it evolves into Mag Cargo. Speaking of Pokemon, have you ever heard the theory that have you ever heard that scientists have done studies which found that there is a part of the human brain which is specifically for storing Pokemon and Pokemon-like creatures? Like, I'm assuming people who don't know what Pokemon are don't have it, but like, if you are exposed to Pokemon and Pokemon-like creatures, your brain just, like, creates a little storage cabinet inside it that is specifically for them and nothing else. I'm assuming that other Pokemon-like... Like, they said it was only for Pokemon, but I'm assuming that other Pokemon-like creatures also fit in there, like, Digimon and Power Pals and,
Take this egg. They were giving them away at the Tika.
whatever the fuck else. Monster Rancher creatures. I liked Monster Rancher. Well, okay, I didn't like the Monster Rancher games. I liked the Monster Rancher anime. Digimon Yokai Watch. Yeah. I liked the Monster Rancher anime. I did not care for the Monster Rancher games, but I liked the anime. Because you see, I was transported to a faraway land, to a world where monsters rule. I played the game like an ace. Better win this place to save the monsters from the evil Moo. Sergeant Bird is currently on an important mission. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be later. Ow. We're fine. This is fine. Play the game like an ace. Better win this place to save the monsters from the evil moo. Monsters rule. Monsters rule, monsters rule, Monster Rancher, Monster Rancher, monsters rule, Monster Rancher. Monsters rule. I love that theme song so fucking much, dude. The English language Monster Rancher opening theme. It was so good. Like, a lot of anime from that period had like very mixed like English opening themes. Like the Japanese openings were almost always good, but the English openings were all over the place quality-wise. Like Card Captor's English opening was a bop, but like Zoids' English opening was okay. So Zoid's New Century Zero, the English opening was non-existent. Because they just didn't give it one. But, Chaotic Century, the English opening was a huge downgrade from the original. Because the original Japanese opening was this beautiful song. This absolutely beautiful song. And then for the English opening, they just replaced it with someone aggressively saying, Zoids! 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 Over and over again. And it was like obnoxious as hell.
Just in time. I saw
Metabots, yeah, Metabots had a great opening too.
Well, actually, they paid me to guard their hideout, but that's irrelevant. I'll happily let you through the gate to chase them down for a small...
Then for some anime, they just left the original Japanese opening alone, which was for the best. Like, I cannot imagine watching Outlaw Star without that original Through the Night opening theme. It was so good. Fine, I'll give you 300 gems.
Best of luck catching those dastardly egg thieves.
Like, okay, Through the Night from Outlaw Star is so good. Okay, Outlaw Star in general is just a really good show. It's a really, really good anime. It is funny because, you know, they gave the spaceships hands specifically so they could throw hands.
Shifty-looking character with one over there.
Okay, we're gonna go catch these egg thieves. Like, they brought back egg thieves from the first game, and this is the purest form of egg thief. Oh shit. Was it Scooby-Doo on that intro? What do you mean Scooby-Doo? No, it was just really angry chanting. Really angry chanting. Oh, right, we need to activate the zoomies before we can go zoomies. Don't forget the breakable wall? Yeah, I know, but we need to activate the path first before we can break the wall with the power of Supercharge Headbutt. Because, yeah, they brought back Supercharge from the first game. You don't need zoomies to break this wall? Oh, okay. Moira! Isn't Moira an Overwatch character?
There's another one. He was really fast. Maybe if I activate the supercharge, you'll be able to catch him.
Yeah, I figured Luna would know. Moira's the vampire, right? I don't know. I lost track of what Overwatch was doing a long fucking time ago. Evil ginger scientist. Okay. She's the one who sucks health and then gives it back to other people, right? Which is why my brain says vampire when I try to remember her. She pisses on you, heal you to heal you, yes. Okay, that makes sense. Ah! Fast! I am speed! Ah! I forgot how hard this was specifically. Ah! I don't know, I've said this before, but my favorite version of Overwatch was the fucking pre-release beta build. Like, from before the original game launched, when everything was still unbalanced, and when fucking, D.Va still did friendly fire damage with her self-destruct. Yeah, you did, Luna. We played it together. You were there. We played the beta together. I remember specifically. Yes, we did. I do. Yes, I know that was like, I don't even know how many years ago, but I specifically remember. I mean, it was only available for like a weekend. Yeah, but it didn't just kill her, it killed all friendlies in the beta. Like, if you launched it into a friendly, well, it wasn't the beta, well, okay, it was only available for 1 weekend, and then, it was only playable for like 1 weekend, and then they shut it off, and then they started selling the game like a month later. So it wasn't the beta. Okay, it was not the beta, but it was like a pre-release version. It was like a month before launch or whatever. And they made a lot of changes in between those two. Sorry, I don't remember. I don't know things. I don't know words. I don't know what they called it. Okay? I don't know what they called it. Mostly only streamers got in? Yeah, that's fair enough. Okay, that was something else then. Is there a way to change Spyro's color scheme back to normal?
I see an egg at the bottom of this lake. I would go get it, but I don't want to get my fur all wet. Maybe.
Yeah, I'll use square to charge underwater. Yeah. Okay, there we go. It's like, where is the trigger to actually touch the egg? Bruce! There we go. Okay, that's weird that the light flare is, the lens flares are like baked into the texture. Like, clearly they can do vertex, like, lens flares, because they're doing it on these things. Like, they don't have to do it on the texture. They could have just done it the same way as the gems, but I guess they wanted to be less shiny than the gems, you know, whatever. Whatever, vertex lighting. It's the 90s. Vertex lighting is the cool thing. Well, not the cool thing, but the thing you have to do because of performance. Well, actually, vertex lighting is still a thing in a lot of places. Because, like, if you're dealing with, like, low-frequency lighting stuff, like, say, if you're doing, like, spherical harmonics lighting, and you don't have normal maps to worry about, like, if you're doing spherical harmonics lighting and you don't have normal maps, then you can actually still get away with vertex lighting, at least for the for the diffuse. You can't use it for the specular because it looks like shit, but you can absolutely still use it for the diffuse lighting. Mushroom Speedway. The Speedways are back. But yeah, like for low frequency lighting, vertex lighting is still just fine. Unless you have a normal map, then it doesn't work. Unless you have normal maps, then it does not work at all. But if you Mario cameo, where? Oh wait, no, mushrooms. That's what you meant, Gummy. Okay. There are 2 flying challenges available. You can either try time attack or race the butterflies. We'll do time attack first. It's not the fastest way, but it is the easiest. They made this significantly easier in this version than it has been in previous Spyros. Like, in previous Spyro games, it often took many tries to do a speedway, but in Spyro 3, you can usually get them done on your first try, unless you really fuck up. If you're just going for completion. Ack. Ack. Come on. Come on. Ack. There we go. But yeah, vertex lighting is significantly cheaper than per pixel lighting because you only have to calculate the lighting per vertex, but it just doesn't work very well with shiny shit. The insect gave me an egg! Yay! Thankfully, it's not an insect egg. Also, why are the insects keeping eggs from us? Okay, let's do race the butterflies, I guess. Red dots will leave the day. Okay. I like Sparks' voice in this. It's nice. It's much less annoying than Hunter's voice. Hunter makes me want to punch people just for existing. Sparks doesn't do that. I feel like I'm playing the fucking airplane sections in Diddy Kong Racing right now with how loose these controls are. Because these flight controls are very loose. You know what I mean? Also, Icky, yes, I know you are a purist for the launch version of the game, and it's wrong music. I know this. Ack. Ugh. Ugh. I don't know if I'm gonna catch up. I assume I have to finish in first. I missed the boost. Yeah, no, I need to do better than that. Ow! The sorceress being messed up messes up the black label? Yeah. Ugh. Sorry, I'm having to lock in here a little bit. Because, these controls are not... These controls are a little looser than I'd like. Maybe it would be easier if I used the D-pad. Ah, no! I went the wrong direction. I forgot that up is down and down is up. Even though that's usually what I'm used to. Ugh. Ah! It's not too bad, though. It's not too bad. Ugh. Okay, I think I'm getting a feel for it, maybe a little bit. Not great, but a little bit. Ugh. So maybe the speedways do still have some challenge to them. Second place. I still need to do better. Yep, let's do it again. Let's do it again. We'll get him this time, probably, maybe. I don't know. Let's just hit all the boosts and see if that gets it. We hit all the boosts, maybe we'll make it. Because optimized movement by itself probably doesn't enough. Ah! Wait, how am I already in second place? In the first lap. What happened? That ain't normal. Also, where's the butterfly in first place? I don't even see them. What's happening? Okay, nope, that's not them. There they are. Okay, they were way ahead. They were way, way, way ahead. Something weird happened, I think, with the placing of the NPCs. Maybe. Somehow I'm in first place. Okay, I don't feel like I earned that or deserved that, but hey, we got it. Now we just need to keep it. Ugh. Wait, there's a butterfly ahead of me. Am I actually in first, or is there like a bug, or what is happening? You know what? You know what? Whatever. It's fine. Yeah, we got another egg. Cool. Anyway, I'm guessing what happened is just that once they brought the eggs over here... Dynamic difficulty? Maybe. Let's get the fuck out of here. That butterfly was in last place. Okay. I just lapped them. Okay. I feel like what happened in this game... I feel like what happened is that once they brought the eggs over here, they just sort of, like, left them around Like, they're not, like, deliberately keeping them from us. They're just kind of, like, left them all over the fucking place. Oh. Or something. The heck is this? Hello. I've got a special task for Sparks. Meet me back here later. Okay. Whatever you say, Zoe. Zoe? Zoe? Zwe? Zwe? What the fuck are they doing? This, okay, not gonna lie, this looks like some sort of like weird ass like suicide cult or something. What are you doing?
If you can bring back one person from each of our 5 worlds, we can help you use the balloon.
Okay. Okay. So they're not actually like hanging themselves or anything. They're just doing they're building a balloon.
Yay!
Hello.
My portal is working. I'll see you at the beach.
Yeah. Collecting eggs makes the portals work. You know, that's gonna make things fucked up when I take the eggs out of here and the magic goes away again and everyone's portal stops working again. Hello.
While I was gone, my friends borrowed the Rhinox submarine, and then they took it for a joyride, and then they smashed it into a big pile of rocks. Oddly enough, the Rhinox failed to see the humor in the story and stuffed my friends in the jail behind you.
So you're saying that you want me to bail your friends out from being arrested for stealing a car and wrecking it, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Also, that texture was vibrating like crazy while we were talking. Die. 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 That duck has a thing. That duck has a helmet. Gimme, gimme. Yes. Good. Oh. No, gimme, gimme, gimme. What was that? Nothing. Just some gems and a butterfly. Okay. An underwater butterfly. A swimming butterfly. Ack! Ugh. My brain is discombobulated a little bit by the movement in this game. It's not too bad, though.
Summary of your progress in a world.
Scuba duck, yes.
You can press the select button to open.
Yes. Oh, the select button just takes me straight there. Cool. Oop. Good to know. Oh, there's stuff down here. Let's grab it. Okay. Ooh, egg. Jason! That's another crying dragon, baby. I think this game might be the first time in the franchise we actually see female dragons, now that I think about it. Because all the adult dragons we ever see are male for some reason. Kind of weird, that. Quite weird, actually. Ow. Die. Die. Get fucked, get fucked, get fucked. One thing I will say about this game, though, this whole franchise actually, probably, is one of its weaknesses, I think, is that there isn't really a lot of variety in, like, enemy behaviors. Like, there are some, like these guys who hide inside the things, but, like, generally speaking, there's only, like, maybe half a dozen types of enemies, and then they just get different skins depending on what world you're in. Like, this world has more enemy variety than most of the previous ones, actually. But that's kind of a problem with the... Well, okay, that was actually a problem with games in general in this period, and actually it's probably still a problem. Like, it's not horrible or anything, but... Oh, hello. A Sheila section. Yeah, PS1 games in general often were like that. And actually modern games too, now that I think about it. Because there's quite frankly often only so many ways you can think of to engage with your enemies, I guess, in a game. With what you have.
I love the
like, if you make their behaviors too complicated to the point where you actually make them, like, unique from each other, you end up just making things, like, overly complicated, I guess. I don't know. Is how I feel about it. I think, anyway. Now, the question is, can Sheila swim? Yes, actually, surprisingly. Can she go underwater? No. But she can swim. She can dog paddle. Oi, stop that. Good. I feel like there's some delay on Sheila's attack sometimes. That's TNT.
Hi, Sheila. The Rhinox have built a fortress on our beach, and we're gonna blow it to smithereens. We just need you to take out all the turrets for us. We're lighting the bomb.
Doom Marauder, where people complain about the complexity because they make the... Yeah.
Runs out, okay?
Stomp all those turrets. Okay. We have a time limit. Ow. Ow. We only have 15 seconds. I don't think we'll make it. I don't think we'll make it. Nope, we didn't make it. Hey, here's a question. Why didn't you wait to set the fuses after I finished that?
We've got more bombs.
How about you set the fuses after I clear the way?
Ready to try stomping the turrets again?
Yeah, I'll try it again. Ow. We're fine. Ow! Never mind, we're dead. Let's try that again. I didn't even realize that I had run out of sparks. Oops. We're fine. See, we're fine. We've got plenty of time left. And then everything died. Are you gonna wait for me to get away from there? Maybe? No? Okay. Wait, didn't you leave a guy in there? Okay, they did leave a guy in there.
I can't believe I survived that blast! It's a good thing I kept this egg nice and safe in my pocket.
Hi, Hylian Werewolf. Not a lot, just me rambling about whatever the fuck is going on. I don't even know. Why is the background anti-alias, but the foreground isn't? Because, like, this is a Spyro game. The background is not a texture. That's geometry. So how is it anti-aliased? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I've mostly just been rambling about stupid bullshit. What was I doing? Right. I couldn't even tell you what I was rambling about, because I don't even fucking remember. But yeah, vertex lighting was pretty much the only way to do lighting on the PS1 or the N64. Kind of. Kind of. I mean, you could do the noob Cybot skin? Okay, yeah, so at one point we put in a cheat code that, we were messing around with cheat codes earlier, and one of them just changed Spyro's color. And I don't know how to turn it off, so it's just stuck like this. All things considered, it is the least obnoxious of the cheat codes that we tried. Better than when Icky trapped me in purgatory of just listening to the bear over and over again. Stop that. There we go. Yeah, Icky trapped me in the sound test at one point. Hello.
The Rhinoc has challenged us to a naval battle. Our speedboat versus his nuclear shark submarine. If we win, we get the dragon egg he's guarding. If we lose, we have to spend a month in KP.
What is KP?
Do you want to take on Bluto?
Okay, we're fine. We'll have to come back through here after we kill this thing. Aha! You will never catch me! Okay, I need more ammo. You can't catch me! You can't catch me! You want a nuclear shark submarine? I also want a nuclear shark submarine, except maybe without the nuclear part, because that sounds actually really dangerous and hazardous to everybody involved. Oh, I am out of ammo. Never mind, I am no longer out of ammo.
Wow, that's the first time Bluto has ever lost. You gotta look.
I think you'll find I'm actually pitch black, not purple. Also, I think I will say, this is the only Spyro game where I think the reignited version is a slight downgrade over the original. Because the voice acting in the reignited version of Spyro 3 is just not as good as it is on PS1. Like, the first two games, like, almost unquestionably, the reignited version is the version to play. But for this one, Spyro 3, the voice acting is just bad in the reignited version. Well, not bad, but it's just not as good as it is here. You think Spyro 1 is the only one that's really gonna upgrade? I get it. I get it. I get it. That's exactly your complaint with the new Star Fox? About the new Star Fox, I think the pacing is also an issue in the new one. I have not played it, but I've seen it played, and I think the new cutscenes really, really bog down the game's pacing. Because the whole point of Star Fox 64, specifically, is that it's meant to be very arcadey. Star Fox 64 is meant to be very, very arcadey. And when it's slowed down, it stops working. When you slow it down, it stops working. You can skip the cut. Well, if you're skipping the cutscenes, then what's the point of playing the new version? If you're skipping the cutscenes, what's the point?
My plan worked! That dumb octopus dropped the jail key while he was shaking me. Now I can free my friends!
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. One of the Rhinox had this egg in his lunchbox.
The thing is, though, I think Nintendo also knows this, because, like, because this is not the first time they've remade Star Fox 64. There's the 3DS version, which has all new graphics as well. There's the 3DS version, which also has all new graphics. And they also re-recorded all the dialogue for the 3DS version, but they kept it faithful to the original experience. You think it makes it feel more like a PS2 game than an N64 game? I guess. I don't know. Die.
You can hover to get more distance when gliding.
Yeah. I think I've already been over here. Yes. They kind of butchered Falco's backstory. Did they? I don't know.
We never would have crashed that submarine if Sal hadn't tried that handbrake U-turn during an inverted barrel roll.
That sounds like something you shouldn't be doing, my dude. Like, none of that you should have been doing. I don't know. I don't know, these seem like some stupid kids. Not gonna lie. Sounds like everything that happened was your own fault for once. What do they mean by clear out the pipe? Clear out the pipe. I don't even see a pipe to clear out. Am I stupid? I might be stupid. Have you met a smart kid in a video game? No. Well, okay, depends on your definition of smart kid and your definition of video game and your definition of met. Okay, here we go. Because, Sonic Adventure has that really obnoxious NPC called Mr. Know-It-All, who gives you tips, and he's kind of an asshole. But he does actually know things.
But we used it to test our ultra-high-speed superfluidity tunnel. The good news is that it made it to the end of the tunnel without a scratch. The bad news is that there's no way to get it back out now.
What's the point of this tunnel if there's no way to get things out the other end?
The tunnel is chock full of Rhinox and floating mines. The only way to retrieve that egg is to defeat every single Rhinox in the tunnel.
Great. Great. Okay. Okay. I feel like you're stupid. Kid, I think you're stupid. And then yeah. Okay. Okay, we're actually not doing too badly here. Ah! There's another one of these in Dino Mines? Great. Ah! Yeah! Fuck you. Like, bro, I don't even have time to see where you are before I'm already fucking... There we go. I feel like the first dude in this tunnel is the... Ah, shit! Every time I start talking, I start fucking up. Clearly. Clearly the solution is to go back to being the silent person who never fucking talks. Getting eepy? Enjoy your eeping, Icky. There we go. Ah. Eep like you mean it, you eep. You EP beep. Ah! You're gonna stay? Okay. Ow. Die. 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 Fuck. Die. 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 Get wrecked. Get bent. Get absolutely fucking destroyed for... Ah! Oh yeah, you have narcolepsy. That's right, I forgot about that. I don't know what the treatment is for narcolepsy, unfortunately, because, I don't know. I'm sure there's something you can do about it, but I don't know what it is. Like, maybe, like, lifestyle changes? I don't fucking know. Ah! Huzzah, we did it! Fuck you!
This egg has surprisingly good fluid dynamic characteristics. From now on, all of our submarines will be egg-shaped.
That does seem... Well, eggs are, eggs. Nah, dude, you should use, like, the golf ball pattern to make the things more hydrodynamic. I mean, I know the golf ball pattern is for aerodynamics, but I imagine it translates well to hydrodynamics as well. Hop to the secret cave. Where the fuck is the secret cave? And where might the hopping be? The hoppening. The Chinese hopping vampires. Team Rocket Magikarp submarine? Yes. They're uploading Mythbusters to YouTube, and that seems like a popular one? Yeah. Yeah, the golf ball thing was actually really cool. I remember Adam Savage actually uploaded a YouTube video talking about that, and how, what was it? He uploaded a YouTube video talking about how a car company actually tested that after they tested it. And while they did come up with different results than the Mythbusters did, it was still something worth researching after they did their test. You love how... Is Adam a furry? Is Adam a furry? I didn't know Adam was a furry. I wouldn't be surprised... I'm not surprised Adam is a furry, but I don't... He's a lion? Okay. Seems legit. He made a video unboxing his suit? Okay. Where would the secret cave be? Maybe I'll just come back later. Because imagine wherever it is, the rest of the gems are also there. So when I get the gem radar, I'll come back. Because I gotta come back here later anyway. Once I get the radar. It's fine. Who's DMing me? Nobody.
Let's head on over to the balloon.
Yeah, let's go to the balloon. Let's get that done.
The balloon's all ready, sir. Just jump on.
Okay, we're gonna fight, whatever the fuck, I guess. Midday Gardens. You had a history teacher who looked like Adam? I had a science teacher who liked beating people over the head with PVC pipe.
Stupid girl. I'm only going to ask you one more time.
Why haven't you disposed of that infernal dragon?
Oh, she's got one of the eggs in her scepter.
Your Highness. But he's just not afraid of anything. Not afraid? Not afraid? Why have I been training you all these years? You...
Why are you using fear? I want you to kill him!
Here's a spell book. Whip up a monster and eliminate him.
Stop trying to scare him off and try to kill him.
Kill him? I don't care what you do, you useless brat, as long as you get
This
rid of
apprentice
him.
seems like she's definitely not on the same page as her master.
This ought to do it. You, come here.
Also, this game was made during the period of time where subtitles were not considered... were considered optional, I guess. Were not normal. Okay, she turned her Rhinoc into a rabbit, then she turned the rabbit into a frog, and then she got rid of the ears on the frog. Okay. Makes sense to me! The rhino to rabbit to frog pipeline is real.
When I
Hi,
heard the
Sheila.
sorceress was planning to ambush you, I got here as fast as I could. No worries, though. This wussy green toad will be no
How did you
detriment to
follow me?
us.
Ow. I'm trying to remember how you're supposed to... Oh, I think I remember now. You got him close to the edge and then you knock him in. Okay, that's right. And then he turns into a saw blade. I like this song. This song is really good. Ow. This song is really good. What Bubba said about it being illegal to headbang to music while in a restaurant, I would absolutely headbang to this song while in a restaurant. Why is it illegal to headbang to a song in a restaurant? You can just spam charge him in the launch version? Haha. Good thing they fixed that, right? Oh, he can sneeze at me now. There we go. Get lavaed, idiot. I really like this song, though. I really like this song. I really like this boss music. We got Grayson! Presumably not the Batman one, but a different one. Good music. Good music. This is a good song, yes. Alright, we've unlocked Midday Gardens. Hello. The rainbows are coming.
Okay, Dragon. You've managed to survive longer than I expected. But you haven't the slightest idea what sort of dangers lie ahead of you. I suggest you grab your cat friend and whatever eggs you found and hightail it back home while you still can. I'm telling you this.
That's a good question.
Good, you know.
That said, Hunter has a crush on her, so I feel like they're gonna end up in a relationship by the end of this game. But there's definitely rainbows. Anyway, I'm gonna be real quick, and then I think we're gonna do the Sparks level, the first Sparks shmup level. So, one moment, please. I am back. I'm back. I hope the ad break's over. It should only have been 60 seconds, so it should be done. Anyway, we're going to go back and do that Sparks level. Mix things up a bit with a shmup section, with a Toho-ish, with a Tuhu.
Spyro, I found an egg, but only Sparks will be able to reach it. There's a small hole that leads to a crawdad farm. I can take him there if he's ready.
Yeah, okay, I'll just hang out here and try not to get hurt while Sparks is gone, because whenever Sparks is not present, Spyro dies in a single hit. This is fine. Spyro could, like, cut himself on a blade of grass and die.
Hello, Sparks. Maybe before you take on the nasty crawdads, I should give you some help. To start, let's practice shooting. Press the circle button to shoot these targets.
Okay. Oh, Sparks has no health right now. Holy shit. Neat that that carries over.
You can also move quickly by charging, like Spyro. To charge, hold down the square button. Use your charge to chase down this fast enemy.
Okay. Yay!
Now for the hard part. Being a maneuverable dragonfly, you can also slide in any direction. To slide, hold down the L1 or R1 button. Then move with the analog stick or directional button. Try sliding up and down to hit the targets in this room.
Okay, we have a strafing button. I feel like if I had designed this minigame, I would have mapped the controls very differently. Like, I would have made use of the second stick that this console has that none of the Spyro games use in any capacity whatsoever. But, you know, whatever.
Notice butterflies that give you health, just like in the Dragon Worlds. Not only that, but some butterflies will give you special powers. They're only for a short time. Just eat any power-up butterfly, and then press the X button to use that power-up. Your power-up is shown in the top right of the screen.
Okay.
You'll be able to deal with these guys much faster if you use the power-up. Just eat any power...
Okay, you want me to use the power-up. Got it. You want me to kill them with the power-up specifically and no other way. Great. I guess it is for practice. This is the tutorial. The second stick wasn't universal? Okay, so... the thing about the PS1 analog sticks is it's all or nothing. The PS1 never came with a... there was never a single stick controller for the PlayStation 1. There was either no sticks, or there was two sticks. There was never a single stick controller for the PS1.
Looks like you're ready, Sparks. If you need any more help, just choose the help option from the pause menu.
Okie dokie, Zoe. Ow. Ow. Let's try that again. My health was basically non-existent, so yeah, it's fine. Red key. Whatever that does. Ah, box. Okay, so that doesn't do anything. What's my favorite Spyro game? This one. Spyro 3 is definitely my favorite Spyro game. It's the first one I played, and it's also, like, the most complete experience, I think. Like, sure, it's not perfect by any means, but oh god, I'm trapped between a rock and a hard place. We're fine. This is fine. It is a great game, yes. But yeah, it definitely has the most... It's definitely the most complete feeling of the Spyro games. Die. It's got the most, like, mini games and content and all that other shit. Orange key. You think Spyro 2 is the best first experience? Yeah, I can see that. Okay, so it is yellow, not orange. Ooh. What have we here? A switch. Die. And then the music stopped because of this. There we go. Spyro 1 does have some bullshit levels. Or rather, it has some bullshit challenges in some of its levels. Specifically Treetops is bullshit in Spyro 1. Like, just getting to the end is not bullshit, but if you're going for 100%, then, Treetops is bullshit. You know what I mean? Also, yeah, I forgot how sloppy the looping was in this game. Because this game does use CD audio. So, well, PCM, well, not CD audio exactly, it uses ADPCM audio. ADPCM. So it doesn't loop, really. It just reaches the end of the song, fades out, and then starts over. ADPCM, ladies and gentlemen. Which, I mean, later on, we had looping ADPCM stuff. I think there were even some PS1 games that did looping ADPCM stuff. But I know the Saturn had it because the Saturn, they specifically used the ADX format for ADPCM, and I know ADX has, like, looping as just a built-in feature! Die! Die, 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 die! How about you die? Okay, he's dead. Lost Fleet? I don't even remember what Lost Fleet was. Was Lost Fleet the one with all the shipwrecks and the bullshit skateboarding challenge that I hated? Yeah. Ugh. Okay. We did it. We finished that level, and we have unlocked something. Worst 100% content in the trilogy? Okay.
Nice work, Sparks.
We did it.
You've beaten the Crawdad King and found the lost egg. Not only that, but some of the dragon magic seems to have rubbed off on you. Now you can pick up gems when they're even further away from Spyro.
Yay, we got a buff for Sparks. What was that about rubbing off Spyro? No. Sparks just got dragon magic. Because Sparks got swoller. Sparks got the ability to fly slightly further away from Spyro to pick up stuff. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, I probably won't get to it soon. How long have I been streaming? About 3 hours? It's around 9:30 in the evening. Honestly, I think I might... It's in the third world? Yeah. Honestly, I think I might call it here. Like, if I do the stream as just... If I do this as just, like, one world per stream, I think that would be good pacing, I think, I feel like. One homeworld per stream. I might do more if I feel more energetic next time, but honestly, I'm getting a little bit tired right now. So, I think I'm going to call it here. I think I'm going to call it here for this stream. I will do my next stream on Sunday, I think. I think I'll do my next stream Sunday, in which case we can do the next world of Spyro 3. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Let's see, who's around to raid? Who should I raid? We'll raid... You know what, let's raid Psychotic Kitten. I haven't raided them very much. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.